We're still open. We're always open. That's here to support each other, maybe comfort each other, help each other through this, and deal with loss, and maybe get to the next chapter. We'll see. Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, it's Glenn. It's Club Grief. And I had a thought. I'm in the car, basically my wife's car, in the city where we got our first place together. You see, I was living in West Hollywood as the token straight guy in an all-gay building. And I say that with a smile because the manager, Robert, labeled me as that. And I thought that was funny. He thought it was cute. And great guy, by the way, great manager, great guy, helped everybody out. And he's also the one who said that any straight guy could be had with a six-pack of beer. And knowing guys, I believe that's true. So that was kind of funny. Anyway, and my wife, she lived in the city of Santa Monica. She lived here in a little place, and I had a little place, 2 studios. And we said, okay, well, we're going to get a place together. Let's go somewhere that's comfortable. And her area, her city seemed better for our lifestyle, and she was here already. So I said, okay, I'll just come over there. We'll find a place. So after I proposed on Valentine's Day, and she said yes in my apartment, and there's a story behind that you can hear about later or in another episode. And so we kept looking. We started looking, and my manager, Robert, said, well, here's what you need to say in your application. Don't say you're not married yet. Say you're already married. Say this, say that. And when we changed what we were saying, we got a place right away. We got accepted like 3 or 4 places right away. I mean, I wasn't making a ton of money, but I got accepted. So we were going to go for a couple places. One came up in Santa Monica, and it was a 2-bedroom, decent area, and it was like just within our price range, and we got it. It wasn't really well kept. The carpets were awful. They were the originals from like 1960 or 1970, whatever the building was built. But it was a cute building in a nice area, and we called it home. So we began our life together after we got married in New York in June. So, by the way, June 18th is our wedding anniversary, and that is Paul McCartney's birthday. So that's a little trivia question. And also, March 12th, my birthday, is Paul and Linda McCartney's wedding date. So there's a little something that I thought would be kind of fun. Anyway, so here I am, and I'm telling you the story simply because after Heidi, it's always hard, suddenly passed away. What had happened is we had moved from Santa Monica after being there for 29 years to another beach city just for a change. We just needed a change. We had a little bit of money. I had a great job, and things were going well, and we needed a bigger place because it was too small for my wife and my daughter and I. And we went down to a place called Redondo Beach, which is a very nice area, and we got into a nice townhouse. And then, unfortunately, and part of me still says, well, what if we didn't move, or why did we move? And you can't think like that. And so 7 months after we moved in, suddenly, suddenly Heidi's gone. And I say she's gone, she's passed on, because I'm still having a hard time with that D word. Anyway, so why I'm telling you all this is because I'm in the car right now in Santa Monica, where we spent 29 years. And I got to tell you this, it feels wrong. It doesn't feel right. How do you feel when you go back to a place where someone you loved and you had so many memories, and you're like, these are great memories, but they're not. They're painful because it doesn't feel right without her. And the problem I'm having is I don't feel like I belong here. I don't feel like I belong there. I don't feel like I belong anywhere. And it's this empty feeling, and I get sad. And I'm just sitting here in my car waiting for my daughter at an event. And it's out the school. There's a school where my daughter went, grade school, public school. And here's a place where we used to walk. And there's a store we shopped in. That's where the Starbucks is. And that's where this is. But to come back here after being away for 2 years, and especially without Heidi, there's something upsetting, and it just feels wrong. I don't know how to express that. And I thought, well, maybe you're feeling the same way. Maybe you feel wherever you are it doesn't feel right. Or going back to where you had memories, it hurts. So again, this is me doing episodes in my car on my iPad, my Apple iPad, and I'm just throwing out my thoughts for you. Think about something. Anyway, so it's Glenn. I'm Glenn Darby. I am your bartender, your owner, your host, your maitre d' here at Club Grief. Just to let you know what's going on. So, how are you? How are your memories? How's your life going? Your medication? How's your depression? Have you started drinking again? What are you doing to cope? Hopefully I can bring you a little smile. As always, this is Club Grief. I'm Glenn. Be safe, be well. Until next time.